Hello and welcome back to another episode of UnorthoBlocks. My name is MightyHigh and today we are starting off at the shopping district because we have a couple of shops that we need to check, primarily the glass and prismarine. And yeah, I'm not expecting any sales, but we might as well check them anyway because I haven't really checked them in a while. So let's do that, shall we? Alright, so the first shop to check is the glass shop, and it has been restocked since then. And let's just see. No. Nope. See, it's really annoying just checking all these chests. But hey ho. Nope. Oh, oops. Blip. There we go. Nope, no glass sold. Oh well, let's check up here in the prismarine shop. So let's see if we've made any sales in here. Nope, don't look like we have. Okay, cool. And I might as well check the shops underground as well. Alright, so out of all of that, we made 1 diamond. And that was from the bookshop. So yeah, very profitable at the moment, isn't it? And there's a few more shops popping up now and then as well, which is pretty cool to see. One thing that I have neglected to do is to actually hook this up to a proper path, because this is supposed to be hooked up to a path somewhere. So I might have to build a bridge or something over here. It depends. Not 100% sure what to do here at the moment, but I'll keep thinking about it for now. So the other reason I am in the shopping district is because I have about 4 shulker boxes full of a very valuable and explosive commodity, and that is TNT. Yes, so we've got 2, 3 and 3 and a bit shulker boxes full of TNT. This is about 10 plus chests of gunpowder, double chests might I add, of gunpowder. And I don't even know how much sand, probably just a tad less than that. So that's quite a lot of TNT, and you guessed it, we're going to sell it. So I think the first thing I need to do is to pick a spot for this. I don't think I'm going to do it underground, to be fair. I think I'm going to free up some spaces for other shops down there, and I'm going to actually just try and pick a spot overground, surprisingly, because we need to show that we mean business with this shop. Alright, so I've been flying around the shopping district and I'm still not sure where to put this. So one place I could put this is next to my glass and prismarine shop, basically on this hill. That would be a cool place to put it, and it would actually be in sight and give a cool elevation. Still no clue what we're going to build yet, but we'll get to that later on, I'm sure. Or another thing I can do is fly into trees, apparently, put it over here and make it tall so it actually stands out. Or I could try and put it on a hill or on one of these like extreme mountains, possibly. Maybe up here, but not 100% sure if this is classed as the shopping district. Plus it's quite close to Toby's place as well, so don't think it's a real good idea to actually put it up here, even though there is like a random honey shop over here, which I actually keep forgetting to go into. So decisions, where shall we put this thing? And that's new. This is an ice shop, no doubt. Yeah, what a surprise. I was actually thinking of putting an ice shop here as well. Whose is this? There's no actual telling signs of whose it is. Well, either way, it's nice to know we can get ice, but how much is it at? Having saying that, 16 for 2, that's not too bad. I've got a ton of blue ice, but you never know when you could need more. So I think actually over here, possibly over here would actually be a good idea, because it's not too far away from anything and it's not too close to anything either. So I think we can clear this mountain of its trees and actually put our shop up here. So I think to begin with we actually need to get rid of all these trees for a start, and then I think we need to get on building this thing. So why don't I do this in form of a time lapse? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So, flying in, and this is what I come up with at the end. So, it kind of probably could have been a bit thinner, but I'm still happy how this turned out. And if you don't know already, it's supposed to be a bundle of TNT, and then hopefully, if I get a chance, I can put the TNT words on the actual thing itself. It sounds like there's a spider around here somewhere as well. So I'll get some banners and put TNT on the actual middle, on the white bit, but flying around it, coming from like this angle, it actually looks pretty good. I'm really happy how the top turned out anyway. So the next thing we need to do is to actually dig ourselves down a tiny bit, because I've got some redstone that I wouldn't mind putting in here. So this will involve some TNT and also our trusty redstone box with slime blocks. I think I need. Yeah, I've got some slime there. Awesome. So let's dig ourselves. I shouldn't need too much room, to be fair, but let's dig ourselves a hole nonetheless and see what we can come up with. Progress update time, and I've got most of the redstone in, albeit it's just the TNT duper. Yeah, so the idea is to basically for this to go off every time you go into the store, kind of like what we did with the redstone shop, but that didn't really turn out very well. But hopefully this will work out alright anyway, because it's not like we're really losing any TNT using a duper, is it? Although I know it is frowned upon for some people, and yeah, I don't see the point. I don't really see a problem in them, but I can see why other people do. Either way, we've got one anyway, so the only thing I need to really do is to hook this up to a bit of redstone, and I think we should probably use pressure plates, but I also should probably put some kind of floor on this as well, and not 100% sure if I should connect it to this. I mean, we could bring that down like this so that it's flush to the floor. That might actually be better for the actual look of this, but then it looks a bit too beefy that way, so I'm not 100% sure. We could also use a bit of black to highlight the outside, but yeah. Either way, I'll get thinking and see what we can do with this and come back to you guys in a bit. Alright, so I think I've actually finished with the building now, although it could do with a tiny bit of touch up, but I'm really proud of how this has turned out, considering I didn't really have anything planned for it. But this is a pretty cool design. It does obviously speak that it is TNT, so at least we've got that going for us. And I'm also speaking to Bex at the moment, because she said that she could actually make us some banners. All we really need is a capital T and an N. So she said if I give her the banners and the actual die for it, then I'll be able to, she'll do it for me for free. But I'll give her some diamonds anyway, regardless. So that's what we need to do. But first, let's show you what we've done in here. So one thing we do need to do is stock it with product. The second thing I've done is we've got a pressure plate here. And yeah, it connects to the TNT duper basically. So that's one thing we've done. And also, one thing you might notice, yeah, these are trap chests. So anytime you open this chest, it will set off the TNT duper as well. So I thought that was pretty cool. So the only thing we need to do now is actually stock this place and figure out a price for them as well, because not 100% sure on exactly how much we should be selling this for, to be quite honest with you guys. I think about 4 or 5 stacks, 4 or 5 diamonds a stack. Or we could make it so it's like 16 a diamond or something like that maybe. Not 100% sure, but let's chuck this in for now anyway. And yeah, I'm literally just making that duper go nuts, aren't I? We've only got one more chest to fill up now at least, so that's that. I do love this. And yeah, it's this one. Oh, you can hear his TNT blow up. Oh, it's brilliant. It's still not stopping. And if we go down here, I've actually put a obsidian down there. Let's just bring... That wasn't the best place to show you, was it? Down here, let's just break in. I've actually got obsidian down there, so nothing else should get destroyed, hopefully. Let's get ourselves out of here at least, if we can, that is. I have met with Bex, and she has kindly given me 2 banners. So one will be the T and the other will be the N. And I also gave her a few diamonds for them as well. So now we can proudly place these on our building. So we want the TNT dynamite. TNT dynamite. That looks awesome. Nice. And then we just need to go around the edge and just put it like this. Nice. And on this side. And then finally on this side. Whee! If I can get past. Yay! Awesome. And then obviously we just do the old fly and... Oh, banners don't really render that far, do they? I forgot about that. But nonetheless, that looks pretty cool. Nice. I could actually maybe put the banners on all 4 sides, like there as well. Maybe. Would it work like that? Yeah, it will. I'd have to get some copies done, but maybe if we put them on all 4 sides like that, that would look interesting. Oh, wait, no, because you can't put a banner. Let's get rid of that one, though. Because you couldn't put a banner there for that side, so it wouldn't really be feasible to do that. But I'm still pretty happy about that. That looks awesome. Thank you very much, Bex, for doing that. That is Lady Bex, of course. So the only thing we need to do now is figure out a price for our TNT, and I'm not 100% sure, but 6 diamonds a stack is a fairly good price for TNT, because TNT involves quite a lot of not just gunpowder but sand as well, which is kind of a pain to get. So you need 5 bits of gunpowder and also 4 bits of sand as well. So in that respect, it uses the same amount of sand as concrete, which is kind of like sand is just one of them things that you need a lot of. So with that, I think 6 diamonds a stack is a pretty good price for a stack of TNT. So let's get ourselves a sign, because obviously I haven't got one yet. So let's just do that. We've got some sticks, so let's do that. And then we do that to make ourselves a sign. And then I'll put a sign here. Alright, so I'm not going to use signs, I'm going to use item frames. So let's grab some item frames and do it that way. Just flying in, adding the final touches to this shop. So we have our item frames and we also have our TNT. So we can chuck that there and place that there. So TNT 6 diamonds for 64. And I think that's a pretty reasonable price. I could put it down, but this stuff is quite expensive. So yeah, you get what you pay for basically. So, and I've also got a tiny bit of personal TNT left at least. So can't really complain on that. So let's pack up. With everything packed away now, there is a couple of things we need to do, but I can probably do off camera. One is a path to this shop, because I always forget that when I'm building a shop. But I think for now we can just use our shovel and just do something like this. Just like a dirt path for now, I guess. Just around here. Creeper hole alert. Do I have any dirt on me? No, I don't. Okay. Well, we're going to YOLO it then. Like that. That'll do. And then we can probably just connect it over to here somewhere. I'm actually not 100% sure where this path should go, to be honest with you. Maybe if we just bring it around down here instead. yeah, so give me a minute and I'll sort out this path and be back with you guys. So this isn't the best of paths by any means. It could probably do with a lot better work than what I've done so far, but I guess it's just to prove a point really more than anything else. So there's a path that just basically goes up this little mountain place and then into the shop here. So let's just take to the sky and show you, because sometimes it's easier seeing this stuff from the sky. So yeah, it basically just wings around over this greenhouse, which is okay, I guess. I mean, I'm not bothered where the path goes really, as long as there's an actual path to this shop. We could have actually just like spliced it off over here instead, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. At least we've got our shop done and dusted. So with that, the only thing now is to sort out a name for this shop. So me and Shelley have come up with a couple of ideas, but if you guys can come up with any other names for this TNT shop, then put it down in the comments below. So with that, I think it's time to leave it there for an episode. So unfortunately, I didn't get half as much done as I thought I would today. I didn't realise this would actually take me that long to build, but that's how building is sometimes. So, thank you very much for watching. My name is MightyHigh. If you like this video, then please click the like button. And if you really liked it, then click the subscribe button and ding that bell for further uploads. I've been MightyHigh, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.